Hey there everybody, Onurubu here. Last episode we finished the director's room puzzle and now we're standing the conjunction of colored doors and Tenmyouji's just remembered that he's forgotten Akane's picture, probably. I'm assuming that's what he's forgotten. Akane's picture in the director's office. So yeah, let's see what happens. Is the picture still gonna be there or is it gonna be missing? We don't know. Intrigue, you know? I left something in the director's office.
The picture.
Yep.
How could I forget it?
Oh yeah, we must have set it down after using the face recognition thing.
Yeah. I'm going back. You two go on ahead to the warehouse.
Cool.
I want to come with you.
No, let's come with you, please. I don't want to just find you dead there.
Nah.
Me too.
Fine. Why don't you head back to the warehouse, Sigma?
No, I want
The
to
others
come
are
with you.
probably already waiting.
Alright, I'll see you two later then. Okay, the last time, the last and only time we've ever been this far in the story has been like here. And everybody was fucking dead. So is everybody gonna be fucking dead here as well? We don't know. Let's see, let's find out.
Right.
Bye, Mr. Sigma.
So we're gonna do another AB game here, huh? Okay, I'm up for doing another AB game. I watched them jog off toward the blue door. And then they were gone. Guess I should be getting back then. Something's gonna happen to them there. Something terrible is gonna happen to them there. Like, that's what I truly do. Something, sorry, if the recording's frozen, I'm just checking something. Pretty cool. Something terrible is gonna happen to them in the director's office. I stepped into the warehouse to find all the other teams already there. Kay and Luna, Fire and Clover, and Dio. The moment Dio spotted me, he dashed over to the rightmost AB room and slid his card through the reader. Same old Dio.
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
So this is our first time doing an AB game, like this third round of Star Game AB games. As he turned to look at me, I swore I saw a flash of a smug grin.
There. Happy? This time I waited for you to get back before I opened it. You see? I can be considerate.
But Tenmyouji and Quark aren't here.
Yeah, where are they?
I guess I forgot something back in the room we found. They ran back to grab it real quick.
And they'll be here in a few minutes. No big deal.
I hope I can believe that. While we waited, we exchanged information about the rooms we'd investigated. Unfortunately, none of it seemed very useful. None of us had found anything, and we were no closer to unraveling any of the increasing number of mysteries we were faced with. Really? Bro, I just want to find some solutions to the increasing number of mysteries we're facing. That discussion exhausted, we sat down to wait. And we waited. And we waited. For a long 20 minutes had passed since Dio opened the door and Tenmyouji and Quark were nowhere in sight.
Don't you think they're taking a little long?
Let's go check on them, please.
Yes, I'm getting worried. What if something happened to them?
I'll go have a look.
Then I shall accompany you.
Thank you. Nah, I'll be fine with myself. It's not that far away. No, just take Kay with you, bro.
Just don't look into the abyss too long, or you might become a monster.
I'll try. I'll really try to do that. That's actually good advice. Thank you very much. I don't think... Okay, nope. Sigma, take that advice. He who looks into the abyss too long may find the abyss looking back into you. Look, I'm just going to the director's office. I'll be right back. No big deal. Right, see you guys later. Please take Kay with you. I gave a quick goodbye wave and stepped out of the warehouse. Cool, what are we gonna find when we get there? What are we going to find? Tenmyouji dead, Quark dead, both of them dead, both of them sick and writhing. them trapped behind the wall with the lever broken, so I have to get them out. I don't know what I'm expecting, but something's gonna happen. Director's office call, what are we expecting? Please no jump scares, please no dring! Dring is gonna happen. Okay, no dring. Huh? That's odd. Okay, wait, let me just think about something. If I exited this room without popping the balloon, would the balloon still be popped when I revisit it? If it is, that'll be really... I don't know, I am expecting it to be. I'm expecting that they expect you to solve all parts of the puzzle, but you know, I got the password without popping the balloon. I wonder if the balloon is still popped if you exit this room without it. There's nobody here. Picture's gone though. Tenmyouji and Quark must have been here then. I laid out the floor B map. They must have taken the door that faces the warehouse. After that, they probably went through the warehouse, out the blue door to the elevator. Yeah, that's a much shorter route. On the other hand, I came through the red door, which is kind of a long way around. Looks like we managed to miss each other perfectly. Or something's wrong. Or something's wrong. Well, this was a huge waste of time. Shoot, might as well head back, I suppose. I'd packed up the map, was headed towards the door when... Huh? There was a light on where there hadn't been a light before. What? Why is that thing on? Is this a teleporter or something? We messed with it earlier, but nothing seemed to work. I knew that there was going to be something relating to that, but I was expecting it actually to be in a different timeline. I was expecting us to like mess with that in a different timeline, where we're like, hey, wasn't there that weird device there in that room? Felt a sudden wave of inexplicable, nauseating dread. The light stared at me. I swallowed and edged cautiously towards it. Don't stare into the abyss. The machine was in arm's reach now. Stretched my hand out toward it slowly. Slowly? You
finally made it.
Oh, no, please. Look, I don't want to be scared. This is creepy. Curtain time. Let's close our curtains, boys. Let me at least not look into the abyss. Please, this is so fucking creepy. Okay, this guy looks like the guy in Kay's backstory. His suit, his jacket and shit looks like the guy in Kay's backstory. Is this Kay's dad? Maybe it is. Or is this... Where's this guy? Is this brother? Where's the story about brother? Like, why the fuck do we have something about termites in the first place? Is it because of the Myrmidons thing? Where the fuck is brother? Oh, there. Is this brother? It doesn't look like him, no, but it looks like the guy in Kay's story. No, you're...
I am Zero.
Okay, Zero. That's who you say you are, Zero. I don't trust the fuck for a second that this guy is Zero.
I was the one who brought you here.
Cool. Let's just listen to him. Maybe he is Zero. Maybe I'm being too skeptical.
You undoubtedly have as many questions for me as there are stars in the sky.
Maybe sometimes I just need to quit being so skeptical and accept information as it's given to me.
As you can see, however, this is only a recording. I will therefore be unable to directly answer any questions. Ask if you wish, but I cannot respond.
Ugh. I considered taking a swing at him, but decided it was spectacularly futile and kept my balled fist at my side.
Now, where to begin? There are many things I wish to tell you, but unfortunately, our time is limited.
Okay.
As such, the information I can provide is also limited. I have chosen two things of great importance to tell you.
Please tell me.
First, I will tell you about termites.
Okay, termites, let's fucking go. Blatterdeer, cockroaches, and praying mantises, all of them in the same family or subfamilies?
In retrospect, I suppose that's a rather odd thing to say. I imagine you look rather bewildered right now.
Well, no, it's not... mantises aren't really in the same family, it's like a super family.
Perfectly understandable. The person who kidnapped you and threatened you with death is lecturing you about insects.
Look, you picked the right guy to lecture about insects. This is literally what I want to be an expert in. You picked the guy to lecture about insects. Please, go ahead. I'd love to listen to insect lecture off, and then I'll beat you
I
up.
suspect it hardly seems fair. Nonetheless, this is very important. In a way, it will determine your fate. So I ask that you listen carefully. Have you ever seen a termite mound?
I literally have done a research project on termite mounds and the composition of termite mounds. I know them very, very, very closely.
They are splendid structures. Some might even call them works of art.
Yeah, they actually look pretty cool, and in person they look so nice. They get so big, they get much bigger than you expect. They're actually so freaking cool. I love termite mounds. I loved that project. I did so much.
Termites are natural architects, and their mounds are both structurally sound and make excellent use of space. So, are they following some sort of plan as they build? Are there termite blueprints detailing which room goes where?
No, they just build, bro.
No, of course not. Each termite is simply an oblivious cog in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of termite DNA. It is doubtful an individual termite has any idea what its contributions are helping to create. But a human does. We can appreciate the elegant forms of their alien cathedrals. We can see the simple beauty of their perfect functionality.
Bro, this guy might be the villain, but I like him so far. He talks really nicely.
We can understand the splendid planning of their structure.
I like this guy a lot.
In other words, only an intelligence of a higher order can understand the beauty of what the termite builds.
Sorry, I don't mean I like this guy a lot. I like the way this guy is just presenting himself a lot. He's like really won me over. Just like Zero Jr. I loved Zero Jr.'s voice acting so much.
Now, consider humans. Why are we alive? Why do we love and give birth? Why do we create? From where do our cultures spring?
Yeah, now you're gonna be like, we need to be a higher race to understand all this.
There are many theories, but no one knows the truth. We are oblivious cogs in a tremendous machine programmed by millions of years of human DNA. No doubt you see now what this analogy is supposed to illustrate. Yes, I mean to say humans are not different from termites. We trudge through our lives with no greater understanding of our ultimate goal. You might say we don't understand what we're building.
Did I skip a line of dialogue accidentally?
Only an intelligence of a higher order than ours can understand what we're doing. Imagine how we might look to such an intelligence. We may be building some structure so perfect and elegant, we can't even perceive it.
Okay, please keep going on this track. Usually when villains make speeches like this and have this kind of ideology, it's usually something like, we as humans are so filthy and disgusting that higher beings don't even want to interact with us. They hate us. That's why we must die. But this guy seems to be going a more positive route where like, we probably are creating beauty and elegance in the world that we can't even see.
Whatever it is, we've likely been building it on a dimension just above the ones we know since time immemorial. If we are like the termites, then what we've created is almost certainly something of tremendous beauty. And you are about to catch a glimpse of it. Or have you already? Well, that's enough on that subject, I think.
Or is just trying to be meta and say that they are the humans as in the video game characters and I am the higher being that can see all the timelines and all the fucking like outcomes and shit.
Consider what I've said. Now, let's move on to the second topic. It is somewhat more immediately meaningful to your life, and, in fact, the lives of several billion other people.
Okay, is it about Radical 6?
I realize this is rather sudden, but I have a password for you.
Okay.
It is the password to disarm the bomb, numbered 1.
Okay, we got the bomb for this. We got the 0 bomb password. Now the 1 bomb password. I'm ready to take it down. Just give me a sec. 0. Just let me. I have my notebook ready. Just creating an entry here. Throw it. Give it to me. Bomb.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I will only say this once, so pay close attention.
Oh, I'm ready. Ready.
The password to disarm the number 1 bomb is BQZ RGJ DXR. BQZ RGJ
XR. Thank you very much, Zero. I had no idea what he was talking about. What bomb? That's fine. The bomb question is something the people in this timeline can deal with. Right now, when you're here, you don't need to deal with the bomb. What bomb? Was he saying there were bombs too? If he'd guessed at my future confusion, he showed no sign of it.
That is the last of the information this message was meant to convey. Before I go, however, I have a warning.
Okay, give me a warning, bro.
You cannot tell any of your companions what you heard or saw here.
Look, Zero, you actually seem to be a decent human. That makes me think you're not actually the villain of this whole game, and you're something else. I don't know what else, but something else. I don't know what you may be, but you're not the evil villain Zero, whatever. It's like... So yeah, I will agree with what you're saying for now. I think that you're actually trying to help us in some way, or make a point of something. Yeah, okay. I won't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone.
You will be penalized immediately.
I wasn't planning on it, but that is an even better incentive not to say shit.
I hope we will meet again someday.
Maybe.
We would have much to discuss.
As I said, maybe. Wait! God damn it, you can't just start all that crap and disappear. Found myself yelling at empty air. The hologram had disappeared. Ugh. What kind of an idiot does he take me for? Termites? Other dimensions? How could that have anything to do with kidnapping us? Shit. I kicked out at a nearby shelf.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Cool. Ah, crap. I need to get back. Not like there's any point staying here. I spun around and ran out of the room towards the warehouse.
Grandpa! Look! Mr. Sigma's back!
Took you long enough.
Where are the others?
The AB rooms.
They went in already?
Yep.
Why didn't you two? Have you been waiting for me?
Yeah! Grandpa said there was something he had to tell you before we voted, no matter what.
Okay, tell me, what's up?
Nothing that significant. Just wanted to tell you we're going to choose ally this round.
Cool. I'm gonna trust you. I want you not to throw Quark out and leave us all here to die.
That's it.
And you had to tell me that no matter what? Seems kind of pointless. I mean, words are cheap. You can promise whatever you want.
True, but we've got something to back it up. Just hear me out.
Okay, go ahead.
Quark and I both have 8 BP. We're already on the home stretch. So what do we need to get to the magic number? Well, we need you to choose ally. If you do that, it doesn't really matter to us what we pick.
You'd get to 9 whether you got 2 or 3
Exactly.
points.
That being the case, we don't have any reason to betray you. And if we both choose ally, we both gain points.
Okay. True, but you must have considered that I'll choose betray. That would mean you choose betray to protect yourself.
That's why we're telling you we won't choose betray.
As I said, I'll trust you guys. For now, I'll trust you. I actually will. Just don't fucking betray me.
Mm-hmm.
Can I trust you?
Of course.
Alright, tell me one thing. Let's say we do this and both ally. Everyone gets 2 points. That means you and Quark will have enough to leave, which is great for you, but I'll be stuck with a measly 5. How do I know you aren't going to just open the number 9 door and leave us in the lurch?
I can guarantee it.
How?
I can give you my word. I will not open the number 9 door, even if I have enough points to do so.
You know, Kay said the same shit to me, bro. Kay said the exact same shit to me, and then he fucking betrayed me. But for some reason, I think you're more trustworthy. And as the saying goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So yeah, I'll let you fool me a second time before I actually buy into your shit. I'll believe you for now. I believe that you're not gonna betray me. For now.
I swear it. We aren't going to abandon everybody else just so we can escape.
I swear too. I promise.
Man, so all you've got is a promise,
When
huh?
I make a promise, I keep it. Trust me.
Okay, I'll trust you, bro. I'll trust you. I'll fucking Trust you.
Please! You've gotta trust us!
Alright, fine, I'll trust you.
2 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
We're counting on you, Sigma.
Cool.
You gotta choose ally!
I'll do it, I'll do it.
You promised!
I did. With that, they turned and ran into the AB room a second from the right. Well, guess I should get moving. I'm choosing ally, boys. Maybe that will bite me in the ass when they decide to betray me. Or even if they don't betray me, if they ally with me, they'll just walk out of this fucking facility. Ooh. New AB game music that we haven't had before.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
I had a decision to make. Should I trust Quark and Tenmyouji? While I could believe they were telling me the truth and still betray them. That would bring my BP to 6. I'd be that much closer to 9. And choosing betray would guarantee that they wouldn't try and escape without the rest of us. Betrayal seemed like the safe bet. But...
Please! You've gotta trust us!
I'm gonna trust you, dude. If you betray me, that's on me this time. But I'm gonna trust you.
You've gotta choose ally! You promised!
I actually don't believe it's on me. I still believe that you should just trust people, and if they betray you, they're the ones in the wrong, always. Tenmyouji, I could betray easily enough, but Quark? Why are you saying Tenmyouji I could betray easily enough, bro? Just don't betray him. What the hell was I going to do?
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ally.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Let's see what happens.
Results. Thank you, Ambidex game.
See what happens. Let's see if... I don't think I'm gonna get betrayed. I actually think they'll ally with me, but... Let's see if they betray me, as in, like, leave the facility without us.
Results from round. Please direct you.
Let's see, boys, let's see. Alice Fidio, betray, obvious. Betray, ally. Betray, ally. Fucking assholes, dude. Fucking assholes.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly.
You guys betrayed me, huh? Can't say I'm surprised. Well, I am a bit surprised. I was genuinely actually assuming that you were guys going to ally, because you leave either way, right? I don't know. I am disappointed, though.
Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Hey! What the hell, guys? Why'd you betray me?
Quark had nothing to do with this. I made the vote.
Grandpa.
Alright, fine. Why'd you break your promise,
I
Tenmyouji?
only promised you one thing. We wouldn't open the number 9 door, even if we got 9 points.
You really didn't! You promised me we were gonna choose ally! What? So you're not going to
Not what I
leave?
said. Of course we're going to leave.
What?
Look, see Clover over there?
What? Don't tell me. Oh, you filthy motherfucker! You've pissed me off! No, I hate when people fucking work on technicalities like this. I hate you so much. Tenmyouji, you've pissed me off so fucking much.
Oh no.
Jeez.
That bitch!
Wait. Quark and Tenmyouji have...
Words were barely out of her mouth when Tenmyouji and Quark ran past.
No! God damn it!
Clover, are you really going to leave?
Well, yeah. Why else would I open the door?
But why?
I'm going to go call the others,
The others.
so we can capture Zero Senior.
Tenmyouji, are you and Quark going too?
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Sorry, everybody.
So, Sigma, happy? I kept my promise. Clover opened the door, not me.
Like hell I'm happy. That's some shady shit,
Say so.
Tenmyouji.
I have to get out of here, and that's that. He's gotta pay for what he's done.
Tenmyouji, you motherfucker, you've pissed me off.
He?
Zero.
You mean you know who Zero Senior is?
Yeah, no point keeping it a secret now, I suppose. I know exactly who Zero Senior is.
What?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain.
Let's go.
You fuckers, dude, I hate all of
Come
you.
on, guys.
Right now.
Time
I
to
hate
move.
all of you right now. I'm so fucking pissed. Dude, at the end of VLR, I'm gonna be pissed at everyone because everyone will have betrayed me at some point or another. Literally, everyone will have betrayed me at some point or another. At 999, the only people that betrayed me were Clover and the axe ending, but if you actually, you know, talk to her, that doesn't happen. But the only people that betrayed me were Ace, the 9th man technically, even though he died very quick, and June and Santa technically, which that doesn't count to me. That really doesn't count to me. Like, Lotus was a bitch, but she never actually betrays you. Well, and she also was a bitch just at the beginning. She actually got better later. But no, in this game, Kay has betrayed me twice. Tenmyouji and Quark have betrayed me twice now. Quark was unconscious the first time. It doesn't count. And Clover's also betraying me now. Dude, I hate all these guys.
Right.
Oh, wait! This is for you, Mr. Sigma.
Quark held something out. I looked down. Okay, if you actually give me some information now, I will forgive you because that actually really helps because I can jump through time. What is this?
It's a letter. I wrote it in the director's office before the AB game. I wanted to tell you what kind of guy Grandpa is.
Okay.
So, read it, okay?
Pressed it into my hands.
See you later, Mr. Sigma.
I just want to check something real quick. Just something unrelated. Literally something unrelated to what's happening now. It's just something that was on my mind. I just want to check something real quick. Oh, it's not in the password. Cool, that's it. That's all what I need to see. Cool. Let's continue. Then he turned and ran toward the door, Tenmyouji and Clover following in his footsteps. I was so surprised by the letter that I didn't even try to stop them. Before I could think of anything to say.
See you.
Goodbye.
Number 9 door
The
has been
number
closed.
9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your part.
Indeed.
I agree.
I looked down at Quark's letter and slowly unfolded it. His handwriting was still slightly uneven, but he'd filled both pages with writing. I began to read. It was a real stormy day when he found me. He said the rain was coming down so hard it almost hurt, but somehow he managed to hear a baby crying. Guess I must have been crying pretty loud. He took me home and did his best to raise me, but he'd never been married or had a kid before, so I think it was really hard for him. Couldn't figure out how to mix the formula, so he was always carrying the directions around with him. Also, I guess I was a pretty picky eater, so if he didn't get the water to formula ratio just right, I wouldn't eat it. I guess I was kind of a pain, huh? But he didn't give up, and now here I am. When he found me, I was really, really small, and he was worried that I might not make it. That's why he named me Quark. A quark is a really, really small thing, and I was really, really small too. Grandpa didn't need to worry though, because it turned out I was pretty tough. When I was 1, he forgot I was sleeping in the bed of his truck and drove off. I rolled out and went off the back, but I didn't even get scratched. Jesus Christ, bro. I started walking when I was 2, and when he wasn't looking, I fell down the stairs. I didn't get hurt then either. When I was 3, I got really sick. I had a super high fever for a week, but eventually I got better. I guess you could say I'm pretty lucky. Anyway, I didn't really have any more accidents after that, and I was a pretty healthy kid. By the time I was 6, I'd started helping Grandpa out with his work. His job was to gather junk from abandoned buildings. Then he'd fix it up or pull out the useful parts and sell them. There were plenty of abandoned buildings, but finding good stuff in them was hard. You had to know which parts were useful, or you could end up wasting a bunch of time. Every time I'd find something, he'd explain to me what it was, how it was supposed to work, how to fix it, all sorts of things. Usually though, I just wanted to finish up work so I could go to the theater. Theater came to our town once a week in a wagon. They'd show old news or movies. I went every single week, but Grandpa only went once in a while, and he'd only go weeks when they showed movies. Oh yeah, I didn't know that I'd been adopted until I was 7. One of the other kids on my block told me. I guess after Grandpa found me, he'd looked over town to try and find somebody who'd take me. The kid from my block actually had a mom, and he'd asked her if she would take me too. I gotta admit, I was pretty shocked when I heard that. There were a lot of kids with parents around, so hearing that someone lived with his actual mom was pretty impressive. It was all, there weren't a lot of kids with parents around. Oh, this is after the disaster. Oh, this is after the disaster. This is a post-apocalyptic world. Jesus Christ. I was also kind of surprised that Grandpa had tried to get someone else to take me. Did that mean he didn't want me? The kid had told me about Grandpa trying to get rid of me was a real jerk. He was totally spoiled, and he bragged to everyone about how he had a mom. He liked to come up to me while I was working and say stuff like, "Must be hard not having a mother." It had never bothered me before, but after I found out Grandpa had adopted me, I started to think that maybe he didn't really want me. If I could work on my own, then he could get rid of me. I was scared to know the truth, so I never asked him. One day he took me to a bar in our neighborhood. During the day, of course. He went there sometimes to drink scotch, but I'd never gone before. When we got in, we just walked up to the counter with that grumpy look he has. He just walked up to the counter with the grumpy look he has, and I thought, oh no, he's gonna make me work here, but I was wrong. Saw him pass something to the bartender, and then he picked me up and set me down on the stool next to the counter. The stool was pretty high, especially for a 7-year-old kid, and my leg just dangled off it. It seemed really, really high to me, and I was pretty nervous. What, is he getting a haircut or something? A root beer floats. Eventually the bartender came back with a glass of scotch and another big glass full of something else. As I looked closer, I realized that the second glass was full of some sort of brown liquid with a scoop of ice cream in it. It took me a minute to realize what it was. A root beer float! I'd never seen one before. I was so surprised. Root beer was even more expensive than the nice alcohol in the bar. To me and the other kids, it seemed more like an urban legend than a real drink. Post-apocalyptic world! Post-apocalyptic! But there it was, right in front of me. I stared at the float. I still wasn't sure it was real at that point, and then turned to look at Grandpa. He looked back at me. I didn't know what to do, so I turned to the bartender. He'd really already turned around and moved off, though, so I figured he must have put the glass down in front of me on purpose. It still didn't seem like it could be real, and I was just staring at it when Grandpa told me to hurry up and drink it before the ice cream melted. His gruff voice sounded like an angel's. Is this really mine? He nodded. Words can't describe how awesome it was. I'd never tasted anything like root beer before. The creamy sweetness of the ice cream made my entire head feel light. I felt like the luckiest boy in the whole world. It's not an exaggeration, I really thought that. The root beer float was delicious, but what made me even happier was Grandpa. When I looked over at him, he was smiling. I know that's gotta be hard for you to imagine, but he really was. Right then, I don't care whether he'd just found me and adopted me or not. He bought me a root beer float. That made me way luckier than some kid who'd had a mother but had never tasted root beer. Of course, after we left the bar, he was the first kid I bragged to. So Grandpa and I were doing pretty good. Until the fight. I was in a super bad mood that day and I'd torn one of my shoes in the morning. Some old drunk guy had yelled at me. All the junk I found was totally useless. The day was almost over and I was fed up, so I just grabbed some random trash and took it back to the house. When I showed what I'd found to Grandpa, he frowned. He started going through each thing I'd brought back, explaining why they were all useless. I got really mad and just yelled, "I don't care!" Then he got mad and I couldn't take it anymore, so I ran away. I was pretty upset and I started thinking that maybe Grandpa had only adopted me so he could raise me to work and make money for him. After a while I went and hid in an abandoned building, but by then I'd started to calm down and think that maybe I should go back and apologize. That started raining pretty hard though, so I decided I should wait for it to stop. That was just an excuse. The truth was that I was nervous. Part of me knew I'd done something wrong, but I didn't want to admit it. The rain didn't stop though, so I just sat there staring out at the gloomy grey sky. I imagined Grandpa coming to get me. It kept raining all night and he never showed up. I gave up waiting and decided it was time to go home. I was about halfway there when I heard somebody groaning. First I thought I should just ignore it and not get involved, but I went over anyway and it was Grandpa. He was totally soaked and I could tell right away that he'd been there for a really long time. I yelled and he opened his eyes a little bit. He smiled weakly and said he was glad I was safe. He spent all night out in the rain looking for me. I felt awful. Grandpa had been out in the rain looking for me so long that he'd collapsed. I was horrible. He'd heard me crying in the rain, but I hadn't heard him. As I ran to get the doctor, I promised whatever god might be listening that if they could only save Grandpa, I'd never ask for another root beer float ever again. He got a real bad fever and his temperature wouldn't go down for days. The doctor said that if it kept up, he'd die. If he died, then I'd be all alone. There wouldn't be anybody left to care about me. The thought of that kept happening terrified me. Fortunately, I must have passed some of my luck on to Grandpa because a week later his fever finally broke. I was glad he wasn't going to die, but I was also a little scared. What if he had decided he didn't want a stupid kid like me around anymore? Also, whatever this fucking song is, it's so fucking good. My plan was to apologize as soon as he woke up, but then when the moment came, my brain just stopped. Grandpa started to talk and it took me to realize that he was apologizing. I didn't know what to think. He explained that he was an old man and that meant he was probably going to die sooner than later. He was strict with me because he wanted to make sure I'd be able to make it on my own after he was gone, but maybe he had been a little too strict. All the things I'd worried about had been stupid and selfish. Grandpa cared about me a whole lot. He'd been worried when I ran off and he'd gone out in the rain to look for me. I tried to apologize, but when I opened my mouth I just started crying. I don't think I've cried that much since I was a baby. He just smiled and patted my head. I asked him if he'd ever regretted adopting me. His eyes got all wide and he said, "Of course not." He told me that he was looking for a really important lady, and because of that he'd had to give up on pretty much everything else in his life. When he took me in and started raising me, he felt like he'd gotten some of what he lost back. If the old woman really is Akane like I've been thinking, maybe the first time Tenmyouji has seen Akane in like 60-70 years is now dead in an elevator in a random Nonary game. I must have broken his heart. It's actually way deeper than I'd ever realized. That was when I decided I'd stay with him forever, even if he said I couldn't. Game over? That's an ending, okay. That was a good fucking ending, my guy. Jesus, I love that one. I'm still pissed at fucking Tenmyouji and Clover, but still, that story was heartwarming. Can I skip this? No? Okay, I can skip it. Cool. I saw your credits one. That's a Tenmyouji ending. I thought it would be in Root Beer Veritas. I thought that'd be the Quark ending. So all the characters have their own ending. I just thought that one ending just happened to be called a Dio ending, but no, there's character-based endings. Hi, Tenmyouji. Glad I'm not just gonna be looking at Dio anymore. What happens if you betray him? Yeah, let's go betray him. Cool. That was such a good ending, but yeah, now it's time to betray him, boys.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Betrayal time. I don't feel good doing this, even though he did fucking betray me as well, piece of shit. But I still don't feel good doing this. Let's go.
Results from round, please.
Betray, betray. Betray ally. Betray, betray.
Points have been. Please check.
So is Clover gonna escape by herself like a total bitch now? Hey, what's the
Quark
deal?
had nothing to do with it. I entered the vote.
So why'd you choose betray?
Couldn't I ask you the same thing?
No, okay, yes, you can, but you don't know my time jumping abilities.
I don't really think this is the time for a fight, though. Look, Clover's over by the door.
What? Oh no. Ah, rip.
The number 9 door.
Fuck, she opened it.
Ugh! Why?
Clover, wait!
Clover? What the hell do you think you're doing? So yeah, she's just a fucking asshole in this timeline. She's just escaping by herself. Piece of shit.
I'm going to call the others.
Call the others. What the fuck are you talking about? What?
I'll get justice for Alice.
Dude, the Source doesn't exist in this timeline. The Source is dead. Justice, what do you mean?
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain.
Time for me to go.
Okay, go I guess, fucking betraying piece of shit.
No! Please, Clover, wait!
Like hell, I'm just gonna let you walk out of here.
Okay, don't let Dio stop you. Dio leapt at Clover, his fist raised. Clover easily avoided him and moved towards the door.
Goodbye.
I caught one last glimpse of her face as she slipped through the door as a mask of ice. Ice 9? Okay, I was assuming, is this just gonna be a generic bad end then? Instead of a
The
proper
number
ending?
9 door has closed. This ends the Nonary game. Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Okay, that was the shortest game over ever. That was shit, dude, my guy. After such a great ending, you give me that trash? Okay. Cool. Hey, this is the longest chain we've ever gone down. That is cool. Okay, where do we go now? Okay, wait, I know exactly where. Okay, wait, let me just keep track of some stuff. How long is this recording, first of all? 42 minutes. That is 43 minutes about to be. That is fine. Cool. This is the password. We don't have the password. Dead end, lock, I don't want to do yet. Dead end, we'll reach the ending. Just finished this whole long ass chain. That's fine. I need to... What do I need to do? Cool. I need to betray Tenmyouji here, which is probably going to give me a dead end. And then... Okay, so I need to Tenmyouji, do this lock, which I don't want to do yet. Do this lock, I don't want to do yet. Dead end. Then I need to betray Tenmyouji all the way up here, and then go down. Do this lock, which I don't want to do yet. And then do the AB game, probably. Go here. Okay, we have a lot of chains. But for now, we're going to go right back to round 2 of the AB game on this timeline and betray Tenmyouji.
Hey, Sigma, I wanted to ask you something.
Okay, Clover, you scared the shit out of me. You really did scare the shit out of me. I wasn't expecting you here. But yeah, we're gonna be a simp and betray Tenmyouji. Simp for Clover time, boys. This is the option all the Clover simps pick. But now she's gonna just leave us fucking behind. Cause yeah, we saw what she did in that previous timeline just now. She's gonna leave us behind. Fucking asshole. I hate her. Alice, I haven't seen you in a while. Ally, cool. Ally, betray. Betray ally. Cool.
Points have been assigned. or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
So, that's how it is, huh?
Unfortunately, yes.
Promises are made to be broken, I see.
You have no place to judge me, bro. Sorry. I just couldn't bring myself to
I
trust
could have
you.
chosen betray and killed you. That was a possibility.
Yeah. After all, you did choose betray in the last
That was
round.
a completely different situation. Well, in any event, your idiotic paranoia has given Clover 9 BP. How do you intend to deal with that?
Don't worry. She'd never try and open the...
Really? Then what's that? Look,
Huh?
I believe she's standing in front of the number 9 door right now.
What the hell? No, no way. Alice, you got anything to say about your friend doing this shit?
Oh, the number 9 door.
She opened it.
Shit!
Clover! What the hell are you doing?
Sorry. Alice gave me an order, though.
Clover, you have to get out of here and call for help. My BP's down to 1. I'll have to play the AB game at least 3 more times in order to get to 9.
Okay, so she's in on it with Alice. Fucking assholes.
If someone beats me to it, then we'll be trapped here forever. That can't happen. I'm giving you an order as your commanding officer. Escape.
What about the promise you made me?
Promise?
You said you'd listen to anything I said.
Well, I am, aren't I? I can sure hear you well enough. Every little word is reaching my ears, isn't it? What?
You...
Were you thinking of something gross? You're a perv.
Hey, come on now.
The number it will remain.
Anyway, I did what I promised, so I'll be heading off now.
Clover!
Clover!
Fucking bitch! You're not getting out of here!
You leapt towards Clover with a roar, but she danced quickly aside, dodging his punch with ease.
Bye, guys.
With the last carefree grin, she leapt through the number 9 door.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends. Thank you. As the gate escape, please.
She's gone.
Yep. Fucking betrayal, bro. I'm used to it by now. It's happened how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4. Counts. I'm the betrayer. 5, 6. 6 times. Soon to be 7. All of you, piece of shit. Okay? You don't get to say shit. You really don't get to say shit. You betrayed me like twice, bro. You betrayed me. Yeah, you betrayed me twice. So shut the fuck up.
Shit!
What we can do now is wait for her to call for help.
Help, huh? Let's hope there's still someone who can.
What's that supposed to mean? Tenmyouji said nothing, just shuffled off through the yellow door and out of the room. Cold silence descended on the rest of us. It was a silence that promised to remain for a very, very long time. Game over. Cool, game over. Okay, that sucks. Dude, Clover betrayed me twice in a row. She did a speed run. She sped run betraying me. Just the frequent, like the closeness of both events in terms of time makes me more angry than anything else that happened. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for now, guys. What else do I have to do? I have to, aside from all the locks, which I'm gonna get to last, I have to do this chain, and it's gonna end here and here. And then I have to do these 4 chains on the right here. Yeah. And then I'm gonna start getting to the locks from left to right. Cool. aside from that, everybody, thank you very, very much for watching. Excuse me. What is this? What is happening? I accidentally pressed back. Oh, am I just at the beginning of the game? I think I'm at the beginning of the game. Okay, cool, that's fine. I accidentally pressed back instead of picking somewhere to go. So that's fine. That's fine. I was just very confused. Cool. Just wait. I want to see something first. Just want to see something. Let me just pay attention to this cutscene I accidentally saw. Car, cool. That's fine. Burning crosses. Rain thing. Test site. What are the burning crosses? What are the burning crosses? What the fuck are the burning crosses? Is the KKK in the neighborhood? Anyway, everybody, thanks for watching. I said I was gonna do this. Betraying Tenmyouji next. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And for now, I'd like to say
10
goodbye.
seconds remain until...
Well, you won.
Okay, I'd like to say goodbye.